Nice beaver, if I do say so myself. Oh, I do like a nice wet beaver. Ha ha! Nice wet beaver.
That's enough of that. It's enough of that. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Play music in the background. It's not my thing. I like to play it full front and center, but I'm resisting. I'm resisting the temptations of YouTube. Chicken fucker, bruv. You're definitely a chicken fucker. Good morning, everybody. Morning. I'm got up this morning and I am fucking well snotty, so I hope I haven't got and coughing. So I hope I haven't got a man flu coming. Especially after saying that I was getting some fucking songs together to do a small giglet. Yeah. Well, it's not running. I'm bunged up bad and wanting to cough bad. I'm resisting because once I start, I ain't stopping. Probably is the man flu. Morning, Guff Puff. Morning, everyone. Morning, Lordy. Morning, Belfast. Morning, Cheeky. Cheeky first. Cheeky first. Morning, John and Kendra. Morning, Jay. So yeah, I'm fucking. I'm hoping I haven't got the lurgy proper. I'm hoping that my chest fucking clears a bit by this afternoon. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to make a fucking video either. And I'm a couple of days without a video. Fucking hell, Mark. Burning the candle here, both ends. Did I hear the full score last night? No, Lordy. I don't know what that means. I was off by about 10 last night, I think. 9:30, 10 o'clock I was off by last night. So morning, Rob Lee. Well, I saw a little bit. I was off, but I just flicked it on for a quick look. And from what I could see, Pork Chops was doing a pretty good job of tempting Driftwood Tatiana, to go up to north and become part of his harem. Sounds fair to me. Let's be honest. What's Purple got to offer? A jar full of pubes picked from between his teeth? Who knows? Who knows? Morning, Ty. Don't know why my other screen's fucking buffering. Piss off. Fucking hell, man. I plugged in the Ethernet and everything. As long as the StreamYard's running properly, that'll do. And as long as the chat's running properly. Big fuck off cup of tea, and I'm not going to let it go cold today. It's halfway there already, and I've only just fucking made it. Did he untuck his t-shirt and pull the bottom up through the top of his neck like them gays do? Well, when I mean them gays, I don't mean nothing homophobic. I don't mean homosexuals. I just mean them straight men that in the summer decide it's a good idea to untuck their t-shirt, pull it up under there, and pull it out the top and create like a really gay vest. But not homophobic at all. It's not homophobic. Excuse me. Morning, Paul. No, I think Purple might be taking a trip up to the north because, Pork Chop was trying to steal his bird. I probably will be at some point. I did want to. Me and my missus are planning it. She wants to do the Coronation Street and the Emmerdale tours, and I want to go and see the Leeds Rhinos play. So at some point, we're going to come to an agreement of when we can do it. It's going to be in the summer sometime because obviously the rugby league's on in the summer. Excuse me while I cough and splutter. Yeah, it's definitely a cold because when I blow my nose, it evacuates, and then I can hear it squeak in the background. Eek! In my silence is filling back up. I'm hoping some fresh air will do me some good later, even though it is fucking absolutely lashing down again. Just for a change. Morning, Andy. Pick up the egg basket. Nice, Paul. Cardiff, lovely city. Lovely city. Let's get the link out and pinned because you don't want to hear me snivelling. Go back up the chat. See, I haven't missed anybody a minute. I said morning, Rob Lee. Make sure either Robert's not in and I've missed him. Don't think I've missed anybody. Morning, Di. No, I've had this one a while from Moto Music. Moto Music in Cardiff, a shop that specialises in vintage motorcycles and vintage guitars, believe it or not, all in one shop. Morning, Tyrone.
Morning, Ministry. Hang on, mate. Let me shut YouTube down. I'm just going to shut YouTube down, mate. Morning, Ministry. How are you?
Yeah, good, man. All good. Apart from
just a sec. I'm just going to feed the dog. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
Come on, Jim. That's a good lad.
Morning, Agent. Who looks more like David Cameron? No, we'll have no pig fuckers here, please. Morning, AMG. Like my thumbnail, AMG? Yeah, I think you'll like that. No, but dye the hat. Nice, very nice hat. Very nice hat.
He's just having his breakfast.
Did you manage to get out this morning?
No. When I got up and seen the weather, I thought, no, this is not happening, you know.
No.
It's just too bad.
Well, I couldn't believe it last night. Yeah, it just came from nowhere. It'd been raining all day, but it just came from nowhere last night. We had wind, and it must have been 60, 70 mile an hour winds. I could hear it fucking really, throwing bins around and all sorts. I looked out this morning. There's bins and fucking recycling boxes everywhere.
Yeah, they did forecast that strong wind on the news, But it's it's shit. It's dark, you know. It's like if it's about fucking 7 o'clock in the night, yeah. And it's pitch.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
not pitch black, but really dark, you know.
Yeah, and it's
Shitty.
when I got up,
Well.
it was just drizzling, but now, you know, it's back to fucking torrential rain now. You know what I mean? It's bashing against the fucking window like being driven by the wind. So
I've just been listening to Laura's late live after Wolfie shut down, you know.
oh yeah,
And there's a couple of guests on there, and then Joe come on
nice.
spouting shite again, you know, saying how he's a genius and everybody else is thick as fuck, you
Who
know.
did that?
And Jojo, and how he rinses people. I don't know what he means by rinses. He just screams over everybody fucking else, you know. How he's got all the facts, and if anybody comes to his door, he's going to stab him, and you know, what a fucking dip shit twat.
He might turn up. You never know. He might be up listening if he's been up Bucky
Fuck
Party.
him. He's a fucking lunatic, man. Fuck him. He's all
I did
pissing.
say to him yesterday in the chat, I said, fucking hell. I said, you was angry the other night. Morning, Sean. Or angry last night in my private, because he came in and him and Jason were going at it. And he said, no, I'm not angry. He said, I'm Scottish. I'm just loud.
Loud. Fucking he's obnoxious. Fucking hell, no. He's shoving a shout, having a good scream at me in somebody's live yesterday. I can't remember whose live it was, but it's, to me, it just goes in when you're out your fucking other. He's just a fucking loudmouth, you know, who thinks he's a genius and everybody else are fucking idiots, you know.
Yeah, because I've had a quiet couple of days. I have been sort of bouncing around the odd live or two, you know, and I was on Laura's for a little bit yesterday, but Mrs. birthday yesterday, so I was off early. She wanted her strawberries and fucking chocolate and cream, which she ended up having about 1 o'clock in the morning for some reason because we were just watching fucking telly. You know.
Yeah. Oh, happy birthday for yesterday, Mrs.
Yeah, I was off sort of early last night, so ish.
There was a lot of lives going last night, though, wasn't there? You know.
Well,
hey, mate. You all right, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
How you doing?
Oh, Jay. Hi, Jay.
Hiya, mate. How you doing? Are you all right?
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed Winkle's been trying his best, and he had Laura yesterday. He had Joe's voice. It was pretty good what he did. Coming on to Laura's and getting a reaction out of Jay straight away, and that sort of covered his fucking voice up a bit.
What did he do then? He pawn bombed then.
Yeah.
And
he done Flaves. He done Flaves as well twice, or 2 or 3 times.
God.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to find out where this cunt lives and doorstep him.
Yeah.
Disclaimer. I think they already are looking, mate. To tell the truth.
Yeah. I think there is already people.
You know,
it's
gone beyond. It's beyond fucking funny.
London,
or what it wasn't even funny in the first place, but it's gone too far now.
Yeah.
He's trying to bring all the channels down. You know,
Yeah.
he said he would.
Yeah.
He said he would, didn't he? He said he'd bring them all down. You know?
He did. He did.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He fucking. Because Joe had been on him and been chatting away with Laura for ages. And then sort of Jace come on, Joe came back on or whatever, and it was like they do. Jason and Joe had a bit of a back and forth. So Crinkle knew what he was doing. He knew that as soon as fucking either Joe or Jason left, he'd come back as either or.
Yeah.
Very, very quick thinking. And I'm not praising him up, but
no,
very quick thinking. He's done it with me, clipping me when I'm out walking and having time home with it the other day. And then that was from Gamers Live. That was clipped. So, he's watching everybody and clipping everybody.
Yeah, that's what he said he's going to do anyway. So that thing that Joe was ranting on about for fucking ages, that I'd never even been over there, not even seen it. So he played it yesterday, and when I said that, I I'd said on the thing, oh, I just hit 400, yeah. So my subscribers are up to 569 now. So it just shows you the time frame ago. You know what I'm saying? It just shows, it's very petty, very scraping the barrel, very bottom, very just trying to align.
Well, I hadn't seen that. Obviously, the other week when Joe put the clip out, I forwarded through the video to the voice clip and sort of listened and thought,
yeah,
it's a voice clip.
I did find the kiddie on the floor with the burger funny, but that is not me. Did you see that?
Well, I skipped past that the first time. Someone pointed it out to me the other day. Watch this. Watch this.
But it ain't me. That's the thing. That's the funny thing. I did laugh. I laughed myself, but it wasn't me. That's the funny thing. It's a good near enough, but it ain't me.
Yeah, well, if you heard him on Laura's late one last night, he was calm when he was talking, but he was just saying everybody on. He said, they attack Zara and he mentioned Ice and something, one or two others. He said they got no life. They live on here. I thought, for fucking hell, you're on here all the time, you know?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
I mean, it's winter as well. I mean, what else are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know,
I was sleeping for a couple of days, but this morning I got up and I just want to cough and snot.
Get it all out. Yeah, I hope you don't get the man flu or anything.
No videos from me for a couple of days, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do the writers if you get his.
I get it. Wait, you only recently just got over the same shit, innit?
Yeah, well, you know, I have been. I go walking, and yesterday, the last few days, I've had to fucking suit up, and I've had a couple of soak-ins, and I am susceptible to chest infections anyway because of my smoking and my blood condition.
Apart from fishing, when is it legal? When is it legal to wear a balaclava?
And you can wear a balaclava anytime you want. I've got one somewhere. It's not been out in a long time, but yeah. My missus used to tell me off for wearing it in the car because I used to roll it up as a beanie hat.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But then we'd be in the car and I'd pull it down full face, and she'd be like, "Fucking, will you stop it? We're gonna get stopped, or you're gonna make someone crash or report a fucking whatever."
You should be driving along and saying, "You knew what you married when you fucking."
I was looking for one. I was looking for one last year, and I couldn't find a fucker. So my boy ended up buying me a snood, you know.
Yeah,
I prefer a balaclava.
eBay.
A balaclava. Yeah,
they're on eBay.
Well, balaclavas are, but
balaclavas.
Yeah, until they get to your house and they fit for a child, you know, they're fucking tiny things.
Not sad, Sparks, considering my missus does what the fuck she wants.
Hey, morning, Sparky.
Morning, Sparks.
Morning, all the good ones in the chat there, and all good ones I can see. Morning, big up the chat.
I haven't even looked.
Yeah. But there was so many lives going on last night. I just jumped, went into Wolfie, dropped into Laura's, and you know, years before that ministry. There's quite a few going on, wasn't it? And
there was a few.
Makes a change, doesn't it? It's been quiet.
Yeah.
Pokey had one going for a while, didn't he?
Yep. Let's jump in your chat quick. Let's have a look.
Oh, you said old cunt.
Hey, morning, Louise.
Oh.
John's Carbonats. Morning. Get out, ministry. What you don't keel over by there?
Oh no, Sparky, you're gonna have to stop it. You're gonna make me die. And then you'll be to blame for me carking over on a live. Do you want that on your conscience? If you took any notice, you'd know that I was out all day yesterday with my missus, and then she did what she wanted, and I went and did her chocolate strawberries after. But you'd need a missus to understand that, Sparky.
Ooh, shots fired.
Well, yeah, shots can be fired. I don't care. It doesn't. It just eggs me on. There'll be no video for a couple of days, so you know.
Yeah, you get better, man. Fucking yeah.
It's just yesterday I went out with just a fucking body warmer and a fleece on,
Tell me you had a hat.
I had a
Tell me-
hat on, got
Yeah.
around the corner, and it started pissing down. So I just carried on for half an hour and got wet. You know, you can change your clothes. There's no wrong with being wet. It wasn't too cold, so it's been very warm here. Very warm.
Okay. It's been a bit. It's not quite been tepid here.
That's me with a clockwork wind-up system.
Soon the jack will pop out the box.
Fucking hell.
It's all banter. It's all banter. Dodger's feeling the love. We've just killed off fucking Ministry.
I can't help myself. I find the strangest things amusing.
He says here, see if you're laughing with chapter 2 later.
Fucking
It's not fair when you're not.
I don't know what chapter 1 is, so
Well, I don't know either.
I got to do the obligatory Christmas card run now later on around the town. Yeah, so be going for a couple of hours.
It's a few quid, isn't it?
Well, saves on stamps, Jason, don't it? You know?
Yeah, you're the postman. Yeah.
It's all local. It's all local. I'm not fucking putting stamps on local cards. Jesus, no.
Nice and personalised. That's what we like.
And you can always get a cup of tea and a biscuit or something when you drop them in, you know?
Ah, benefits to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, get them in before the snow comes, if it comes.
Oh, we won't get snow down here. Too near the coast. Too near the coast. Same with you. You don't get much snow up there, do you?
Not really. No. When it comes, fucking hell, everybody's got it then. If I've got it, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, far too wet and warm here.
Yeah.
I was told once the harbour absolutely froze. Can you imagine that? The harbour froze.
Yeah.
To me, that's like the channel freezing. You know what I'm saying?
We don't get snow like years ago when we had it about 6 foot fucking deep outside the door, you know. It's fucking,
yeah. I think it's 1977. I remember some Christmas like that.
Morning, Aldi. You had to dig your way out to open the fucking door, be a sheet of fucking white in front of him.
Morning, Uncle John.
I see quite a few bets going down. People are looking to be pretty much millionaires, I think they said they would be if it snowed in the central London on Christmas Day. They'd be fucking win $1 million or something.
Well, Andy. Yeah, like I said, I look forward to the snow, but
I don't
this
like
year
it.
especially, it's been exceptionally warm. I think we've broken a few records, to be honest.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Records, because
it's the hottest year ever, they reckon, this year.
Yeah, it was 11, 12 degrees C here the other day, during the day.
What I don't understand is they're talking about global warming and, you know, these extraordinary hot summers we get in, you know, and the reservoirs are running dry. So why aren't they making more reservoirs now to accommodate all this rainfall that we get in the winter? You know, so we don't run out of water in the fucking summer.
Well, yeah, they should be covering it up, you know, for the summer. It should be in shade, you know, it should be covered. Some countries chuck these black balls in to stop it from evaporating and that.
Yeah,
so, you do more. You should be doing more.
Well, dig out a few more fucking reservoirs, or create a few more reservoirs so we got plenty of water, so we don't run out of fucking water.
Yeah.
You know, if this is the future of these extremely long, hot summers, which I like, in fact, I fucking love them. I fucking hate being cold.
Yeah. That's why I bought a cat. So I give it a cat. No, I don't think I've got much on the cards today. Probably pop out later. Don't seem too bad out there. And just a bit of housework, just the norm, really.
Fucking hell, but all the days blend into one, don't it? Sunday don't feel like a weekend, doesn't it? You know.
I find that more with the lives in the past. Yeah, people go, "Oh, that live." I go, "What one?" They all blend into each other. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But have you got a banner now? Have you got a banner up?
Not yet, no.
Right. So what I was trying to tell you, in an emergency, if you put the 30-second countdown on and put it on a loop, you can vet them through that.
Ministry's going to do one for me, I think.
Yeah,
do that.
I'll make a little video and get it to you somehow. Yeah, to play as a loop.
Yeah, I'm just saying, in an emergency, you can always use.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That is.
Yeah. Make sure it's on the loop though. Make sure it's looping, and then you can until you get your back.
Put it on a loop, to be honest, but somebody can talk me through it.
Oh, it's just a little, like tick a box at the top. It's just one of them when you go to knock it. You little tick the box and make it loop so it repeats.
Yeah. No, Agent, I can't go and hold Mrs. Ministry's hand. I've just made her a cup of tea. It's not her birthday anymore, and she's putting a machine on. So she's putting a machine on. So I will get a message in about 15 or 20 minutes to go and make her tea and breakfast.
Yeah. Oh, bless. See.
Hey, well, look at Mr. Rainbow saying about the black balls.
The black balls? What's he saying? Let me say it. Black balls. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I thought anything that do, even if it was just create a shade on the water, on the reservoir supplies and all that. Do something. I mean,
I've seen them do it in America.
Have you?
Yeah. To stop, they do it to stop evaporation. The black balls.
Yes.
But what they got problems with out there at the moment is sinkholes appearing in lakes and fucking, like 100-acre lakes just draining. Maybe the fish dead. Yeah, there's loads of videos on YouTube about it.
I would put that more down to fracking. Fracking's the fucker, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, they might have a part to do it. But the Quadrilla still want, the government are still backing Quadrilla and giving them a contract. Obviously people are going to protest and get arrested for that. I mean, we don't want that shit. And I was talking to Joni about it, and she says it's caused major fucking problems over there.
Yeah.
There's no need to be like that, Bance. I know it's just rap Bance, but at least we can be civil, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think Joe wanted his moment, and it was a really shit moment, because if that's all you got, Joe. Joker. No wonder they call you Joker. Hey, yeah, he was saying every time he pops up, you fuck off, Tyrone. He's been put out.
Well, I do, because he's just so fucking loud and obnoxious. He just gets on my fucking nerves, I can't stop listening to his fucking waffling on about bullshit,
Yeah.
I'll mute myself, fuck off. Just fuck off out the way. You're a fucking nuisance more than, the man's a wanker, man. He thinks he's the fucking godfather of Scotland or something, I'm sure.
Well, it's funny, I've been invited up to Scotland by quite a few people, so I'm not scared.
Morning, Shah.
Bucket list.
One of the things he said, if I could phone some people to meet you in Aberdeen, I thought, yeah, you fucking clown. Who do you think you are, for fuck's sake? Get a life. He's supposed to be a trained soldier, an hard man or whatever, and yet he wants to stab every fucker.
No, he's on meds now. He's all right. It's not so stabby now. It's not so stabby. He used to be. But, yeah.
Sparks. Sparks. Good old Sparks. But no, when he comes on, when he's quiet, he's okay. But he starts shouting over every fucker, like he did the other day. They kicked him off because he was screaming over everybody else,
Oh, yeah. I mean, You weren't there for the backstage one. Right, we were all Ministry of something, yeah. So we were all hidden, yeah.
That pussy.
Under, I put myself down as Mum of Mong or something. So I waited a little bit, and I turned my camera on, drank a bit of Coca-Cola, and he just went for it. So we both went at each other, and then Ministry had enough.
Well, that's the thing. If you don't respond, let me just cut. Just leave him scream his head off. Just
no, I like to scream back at him because I got shit to say as well. So
yeah. Well, fair enough. I just ignore him. He screams and shouts at me. I fucking just ignore him. I got. He means nothing to me. So
there's a song in there somewhere. Vienna.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Good tune.
Yeah, fantastic. It's funny how the story of Live Aid and how that all went, and it ended up the Boomtown Rats getting the big slot and Major getting fucked off for like 5 minutes or something. I don't know. Do you remember hearing the backstory on that years later?
No.
Oh, right. Because as I remember it, it was Bob Geldof going, don't go down the pub, get your money out your pocket, give it to us. And then it was all about his slot at the end, because they were running off Jennies that were breaking down. God, I did remember that. That was a good gig, that was. Phil Collins going by Concord. Yeah.
Lovely. Fucking hell, if you could afford it.
I think I was 14 when that happened. 14 or 15, something like that.
What, Concord?
No, Live Aid.
All right.
Yeah, I remember all the Live Aid thing, but fucking the Boomtown Rats, I was never into. I thought that Bob Geldof couldn't sing for fucking toffee.
But it was,
that was the thing when they were attached to the old punk scene and that, so he didn't need to sing, did he?
Yeah, I think it's more like influence from my brother. I was a bit young for all that, so it's just what you hear, isn't it? What you hear.
Yeah. He married the vicar's daughter, didn't he? I can't remember her fucking name. Blonde girl, wasn't it?
Oh, fucking
Paulie Yates.
And
Paula Yates,
she hooked up with the NXS bloke who killed himself, right?
Yeah. She died, didn't she? Yeah, she died as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Father Jess Yates? Something, wasn't he a fucking vicar or something like that? I can't remember. Something in the back of my mind. Yeah. I know she was a vicar's daughter.
Yeah.
It's like Phil Lynott. Phil Lynott married the Crackerjack guy's daughter, didn't he? Leslie Crowther. That's who Phil Lynott married, didn't he?
Died too. There you go.
Yeah. Yes, Lynn. Yeah.
Hey, Bobby. Morning, mate.
Peaches, Peaches rings a bell. Yeah. That was a daughter on a Peaches. Yeah. Spot on, Lynn. Spot on. But I just hope that fucking Fairy Tale of New York is #1 for Christmas, just to mark respect.
Yeah, that'd be good. I mean, I did think when George Michael died, I did think that was going to be #1 again, last Christmas, but it didn't happen. I'm glad I didn't put any money on that.
Well, the last couple of years, it's been this chap and his son do Christmas songs, and they've been #1 the last couple of years, haven't they?
Yeah, that's been happening. Yeah. Do you reckon it'll happen again? No, like you say, hoping for the Irish.
I'm hoping for Fairy Tale of New York. I love the song. I love the song, don't we? Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all do it, especially when it says "you cheap, lousy faggot."
Funny enough, I was watching Gavin and Stacey Christmas special last night, and Bryn and Nessa were singing on the stage. Fucking brilliant.
Yeah, people have been calling for Rage Against the Machine to be #1 again. I don't know why.
What?
Killing in the name of.
Did you hear about Johnny Depp getting Meghan Markle kicked out of a funeral? No.
Well, Johnny Depp was in Shane McGowan's funeral, wasn't he? He done a bit of a eulogy, didn't he? And he carried the coffin. He helped him to carry the coffin, Johnny Depp.
Right, nice bloke. I'm glad he's getting his adverts back, and hopefully he'll be in the next fucking what was it? can't Grindle. I can't remember what they were both called.
Oh yeah, Fantastic Beasts and
Yeah, all that shit.
And where to find them. But I don't think he said the other day he's not concerned about making films anymore or Hollywood or things like that. Just wants to live a normal life. Like,
Well, if he's got enough money to, then he should. But he's
well,
very popular.
I expect he has. He must have made a fortune of the Pirates of the Caribbean. Fucking hell.
Apparently he's lost a lot of money on. He bought a few ranches. And they sort of failed or just got dilapidated. But I think he might be contracted for another couple of Pirates films, though.
That'd be good. He's funny as fucking them.
I might have to drag at the pizza. And you reckon up? He's doing adverts as well now, isn't he, on fucking TV for some fucking supermarket? It's funny how they come out the woodwork. Like, what's it? Girls Aloud are coming back out, is it?
Oh, yeah, they're reforming.
They must be fucking skint or something.
They're a good bunch
they were
of good
fucking shit way back, and God knows what they're going to be like now. Fucking hell. And what's them? Fucking the Spice Girls are going to do a fucking thing, and they
didn't that cash. Did Victoria go, nah? I don't know.
Oh, she's not. I don't think she's involved, is she?
I don't think so.
Back in the money she's worth, man, and Beckham. Back in now. Jesus Christ.
What do you think of Gene Hackman as an actor? I thought he was brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah. Popeye Doyle, I think, was one of his bit when he played Popeye Doyle. Yeah.
The French Connection 1 and 2. Yeah. Fucking brilliant films.
And he done a thing with Will Smith, didn't he, about like a spy sort of thing.
Oh yes, Enemy of the State. Yes, I love that film. Fucking brilliant film.
Yeah,
that sort of feels like it rings true. It was very close to the knuckle, wasn't it?
I think there was another good sort of spy-ish one. I think it was Gorky Park. I think it was called.
Yeah, it's a cracking film, Alice.
Yeah. Yeah, he got actor Gene Hackman.
Yeah, I thought he was good in The Quick and the Dead. Was it something like that?
Oh yeah, when he played that fucking sheriff,
yeah, sort of thing. Yeah, that was fucking brilliant.
Was that the one when with Clint Eastwood?
No, it's the one with Russell. What's the one that Russell Crowe out of The Gladiator? He was in it.
Oh yeah, the different one. But he also played like a sheriff in the one with Clint Eastwood, I think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, can't remember the name of it. They were going to rob something, and there was I think he killed his mate and put him in, just put him on show in the town. Like I think his mate was the one from
Bobby.
Danny Glover. I think his mate, wasn't it? Unforgiven. Well,
Unforgiven. Yes.
That's it, Ice. Yeah, you got it, brother. Yeah, you got it, Ice.
Yeah, that's a good film.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about The Great Escape and that the other day. Like Pele was actually in that film, wasn't he?
Yeah, brilliant. There'll be some good. Well, we'll see a lot of good same films over and over Christmas time, don't we? Fucking hell. They're on fucking repeat.
Yeah. And they make such a big deal about it, but you can find these films on any fucking streaming channel any day.
Yeah. What cracks me up, if you look at Sky, it says new to this channel. Yeah, but it's been on 20 channels before this fucking channel, Yeah. That's the trouble. So I just don't fucking bother with it. Don't bother with it.
Yeah,
I think most people spend their time on fucking TV, don't they?
Yeah, well, it's more entertaining.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
Yes, my missus starts on the Christmas films early. She's already started watching them, but they're the generic made-for-TV ones.
All right.
You're saying that, I mean, I see my missus is watching one in there now.
Yeah, my missus is watching one while she's doing.
In the other room.
Obsessed.
She watched
24 hours a day.
She watched one yesterday, Fred Claus.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, my
Jesus.
missus watched that a couple of days ago.
I think they mainly watch it when they're wrapping presents. I'm getting that vibe, you know, when they're doing the Christmas stuff.
Oh no,
Yeah.
my missus just loves. She loves the made for TV.
Nostalgic.
They
Yeah.
feel good, didn't they? They.
Well, James, it's right enough. You don't see any James Bond at Christmas, do we?
No.
All the James Bonds are on Prime
Perhaps
on
in the
Netflix.
New Year and all that, is it? But
Well,
you
Prime,
know, the
Prime on
thing
Netflix
is,
bought the rights to all the James Bond films. So
Who did?
do you think that they'll be ruining fucking, you know, things that we grew up with long, like James Bond? Are they talking about being a woman now? The next one, isn't he? You know,
Well, they did. They.
that's going to fuck it up, won't it? You know,
What happened in the last Bond
Green
film
Ninja.
is that he was missing in action, so his number got taken by a lady of colour.
yeah,
So
yeah, I
she-
seen that. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I mean, the
yeah.
next permanent James Bond, we all know James. Nothing against women, of course. I'm not
Yeah,
a
of course.
misogynist in any shape of, but we all grew up knowing James Bond as a man. You know,
Yeah, well, of
you know.
course. Like that, you wouldn't have the. Remember the guy who delivered the milk tray? It wouldn't. You can't have a bird doing that now, can you?
Don't know.
Does
Don't know
that
about
mean a
delivering
bird
chocolate.
delivering it for its
All,
bird?
all
That's
because
it.
she loves milk tray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brilliant.
Fucking hell. Write that down, Ministry.
And I
Okay,
think
Ninja.
another one that's been famous for just having men was Doctor Who, and then they changed it to a woman Doctor Who.
Yeah, I
That was
enjoyed
the-
her though. I enjoyed her. But yeah. I mean, I'm moving with the times, I guess. But yeah, I mean, hey, you're right, shit. So you doing, lad? Hey.
Jane Bond. Jane Bond. That's it, shits.
Jane Bond. Yeah. Well, they had a Barnet man, and then they had a
Holy
Barnet,
shit.
so why not? Yeah,
Jingle all the way. Yeah.
that's funny as fuck.
Yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and
Brilliant.
that black fella, he's funny
Yeah,
as fuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Turbo
Oh, poor
Man.
baby.
Turbo Man.
Yeah.
They want a Turbo Man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Oh, dear.
When you think about it, Arnie's done some good films, like, you know.
Yeah, so was Stallone.
You're Stallone has as well, yeah.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Stallone in that series, Tulsa King. I think he's
Oh,
a brilliant part of it, you know. Did you ever seen it?
I don't think I've seen that one.
Huh?
Yogi said a new Doctor arrived last night on Doctor Who. I saw Doctor Who was on, but I didn't know if it was a special.
I don't watch it. My missus is obsessed with Doctor Who. She's loved it for donkey's years.
Yeah. I pulled Rob up. I said, because we were doing like names and feels of that. I went, who played our man Flynn? And I've drove him body for fucking half an hour. And then someone put it in the chat. I still can't. So James Coburn.
James Coburn played
Yeah,
my
that's it.
Flynn,
Yeah, James Coburn.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that was fun. I did enjoy that film as well. Oh man, Flynn. Very good.
I love all the old war films, me.
Morning, Vincent.
Yeah, the Dirty Dozen. They were funny.
Yeah.
Oh, did that
all
have
the
Telly
war films.
Savalas in it?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Clint Savalas, wasn't it?
What's
I
that?
can't remember the black dude. Wasn't it? We think they had was a Christmas film. I won't call it Christmassy film, but most of them are not. Are they? You know, unless you got Father Christmas involved in it. That's the type of, that's what I call a Christmas film. With the action, like the action films that's on at Christmas time. I don't call them Christmas films.
What about Home Alone? They're Christmas films, aren't they?
Oh yeah. The first one I really enjoy, but it just got. It's always the same. It's not. I don't think I can think of many or any follow-ups to the original that are better than the original. You know.
Elf. Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, Oh, yeah, I'll have a look at Doctor Who now later. Just to see what they've done.
Morning, Vincent. Oh, my missus followed Doctor Who for years. I remember watching as a kid with William Hartnell and all that, didn't it? You know, the original Doctors, you know, and all them fuckers. But how many's it been now? There must have been 20, is it? Something like that?
I don't know. My favourite was Tom Baker.
Oh, he was good, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, he was my favourite.
Yeah.
The films,
Yeah.
the films
I think it was, I think it was
Tom Baker are good as well.
Yeah.
And Colin Baker wasn't too bad, innit?
Is that his son?
I don't think so.
You know, no, I'm thinking of John Pertwee. Sorry. You know John Pertwee, who was Doctor Who before Tom Baker, just before, I think. He had a son, didn't he? And he's in films. He's quite good. He was in Dog Soldiers and that, you know, Event Horizon. He's in
John Pertwee, yeah.
He's fucking good.
He is
I
good.
know he had a brother in Dad's Army, didn't he, John Pertwee?
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
would he be in the blonde-haired fucking old whistly bloke?
No, the one that played the Air Warden, you know, the Air Warden. I was arguing.
Oh, yeah.
I think Bill Pertwee, I think his name is, I think. Yeah. There's been some good Doctor Who's, though, but years ago, like, you know.
Yeah, I've always liked the Davros bit when I was a kid growing up.
Yeah,
that sort of freaked me out.
It's progressed, you know. Daleks are going around, and then all of a sudden they can fucking fly and everything now, can they? You know.
Yeah, I remember that upgrade.
You know. But people get obsessed with sort of science fiction stuff, and you get all the Trekkies and all the people that's crazy over Doctor Who and things like that.
I must admit, I've got a bit of a habit. If
Doctor Who is shit, I agree with you, Linda. This is obsessed with it. Yeah, it's made in Cardiff now, isn't it? It's, you know, it's all done in Cardiff.
It's funny when you get a groundbreaking film.
Shagwell, I remember Shagwell. Remember Shagwell Ministry on that? What's the program that come on? It was a Welsh thing on a. Oh, what the fucking hell was the name of it? Jesus fucking hell.
Got me now.
Oh, fucking hell. I can't remember the name of it. Used to come on a fucking Saturday night. Ah, bollocks.
That sounds regional telly to me.
I don't know if Mr. Rainbow can remember it. Yeah. I can't remember for fucking life of me. I can't remember the name of the show.
Shagwell was brilliant, says shits.
One of my favourite Welsh films of all time has got to be Twin Town. I just fucking love Twin Town.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty crazy.
It's fucking brilliant. I suppose it's a Welsh humour, I know, but it's fucking funny.
Wasn't it Two Brothers? Yeah, Two Brothers.
Yeah,
that's it.
Good regional Welsh comedy. Satellite City was an absolute fucking classic. Obviously, when the satellite dishes went up everywhere, it was called
Satellite City. Yeah.
Such a clever fucking series.
And
High Hopes is another one that's a good one as well.
High
Hopes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Satellite City's on the BBC iPlayer. But
I think it's a Welsh humour thing. I think Satellite City, and then, you know, it's just it's embedded in that type of thing. But it was the same guy. He used a housebreaker doing a ventriloquist gas.
We won't be seeing any more Bruce Willis films, will we? He's sort of had to retire through medical reasons, isn't he?
Yeah, I saw something about that the other day.
No, he's not well, is he, Bruce Willis?
No. I think he said he always wanted to make some kind of aliens film, and he did, and then that's it. I think I watched it the other day again. It's all right.
I seen a video which I thought was quite upsetting yesterday about a guy, one of the heads of Disney thing channels, and saying how they bring in all the queer and LGBTQ and trans into the Disney programs, you know.
Oh God,
that's fucking quite disturbing if you ask me. You know what I mean?
Gay Star Wars. I can see it now. Oh god. Pink
Hey, Barry Welsh.
Stormtroopers.
I said Land River got his name. Barry Welsh. Are you Land River? That's him, buddy.
Baddy.
Spot on. Yeah. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I've got Satellite Cities on YouTube. I'm looking for a short clip. See if I can get away with it.
Well, is that what he said in Cardiff? They suck your brains out or something?
Yeah, they eat your head.
Yeah, the old man. Yeah.
They eat your head.
It's fucking so.
They eat your
so
head.
fucking- It's so stupid. He's the lodger, isn't he? Yeah, this guy.
He's the lodger. Yeah.
American. It's corny as fuck.
Talking about? Nor me.
That last tin of spaghetti.
None of them.
Dad?
Oh,
You had the
Catherine.
spaghetti?
No, I haven't had it, no, but I opened it.
What'd you do with it?
I buried it in the garden.
Why, man? Why?
You put the tin back in the bloody fridge for someone else to eat it, man. But I was frightened, man. It was all worms, like. All worms in bloody blood. I thought they might come alive and crawl out.
Well, I don't know what we'll do if you lose your job, Gwen. We're only scraping by as it is, man. There's a final demand for his metal detector. There's a summons from the poll tax. And a red water bill.
We shouldn't have to pay that. We don't get red water.
I like the explanation why he buried the can. Yeah, it's full of worms. I thought they'd come alive.
Oh,
Good.
the old man's the best one, isn't it? He's fucking bonkers.
Yeah. Yes, like I said, it's pretty corny, but it's funny because it's corny as fuck.
Yeah, the main writer is the ginger guy with glasses.
Boyd Clark. Boyd Clark, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, very, very sad end. Very sad end.
He was also in. He played a copper in the other series, Ministry. Just mentioned.
I
hopes. Yeah, remember he played the sergeant something in that, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. Didn't he play the vicar in Twin Town?
I think he might have done, yeah. But he was a manic depressive and long-term addict, and the booze took him. So
yeah,
it's took a lot of people, hasn't it? Really.
Yeah.
I mean,
the boy that plays Big Al in what's his name in Stella, you know.
Yeah.
You've seen him, the big bald guy. He's from he's lived in the next street to me. He did. He's a bit young, he's a lot younger than me. Him and his brother Jeffrey. I can't think of the name he uses now. What's his fucking name? Stephen Spears he uses as his acting name, but his real name is something Roberts. Jeffrey, not Jeffrey's his brother.
Someone that's in is he in the Tuckers?
Yeah, he's in the Tuckers, yeah, and he's in Big Al in Stella. He's done loads of things, you know. He's been in lots of. He's had bit parts in films and all that shit, you know. But Stephen Roberts, his name is. But his brother Jeffrey's opera singer. They lived in the next street to me.
His opera singer.
Opera singer, his brother. Yeah.
In a bit, Robert. In a bit.
Is he off?
Robert Lee's off, yeah.
All right, mate. This is nice. This is the second live, not my stream, someone else that I've just been in my bed. This is great.
I got to lay in this one. I think up to 9.
Yeah, me after 9. Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah, I had a pretty unbroken sleep last night as well. So
did you have the heating on?
got up about 7:30, but you know, I slept from about 1, I expect, so that's good for me. So
Yeah. Did you have the heating on?
nah,
Ah.
I had
I know-
mine on for a couple of hours in the afternoon, and I knocked it off after about 2 or 3 hours, just to get the warms roomed up, and then.
Well, I left it on the other night, and I had a great sleep. You know,
yeah,
you just
I
wake
looked at
up.
I got one of those fucking smart meters, you know, and
Yeah.
they said I use 15 quid, you know, in the daytime. So if I have that every day, you're looking at 100 odd quid a week, like for your fucking gas and electric, like, you know, it's fucking mad, isn't it?
That's quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah. My missus has got one of them faux fire economy blow eater things.
Yeah.
We have the heating on, but she likes to have that extra bit of fucking warmth, you know.
Yeah, but you think of people that's living out in the sticks now, they got no gas now, and if they can't get oil, if they're not on oil, they're on electric fucking heaters, and just in the winter it must cost a fortune. So all you got in the house is electric radiators, you know. Fucking hell, man.
I think
that's expensive.
It might be the way to go with the economy electric heaters now, though, because fucking they're cheaper to run than a gas boiler unless you get a really economical combi.
Yeah.
The new electric storage heaters and little plug-in ceramic heaters are really, really economical.
Well, I didn't realize the other day when we use the same plumber all the time. He changed one of the radiators, and my missus was talking about, you know, you turn the side of the radiator, turn up to 3, 4, 5, whatever, you know. But if you on a thermostat, you can turn it up to 20 or whatever. But that means nothing, he said. It's the valves on the radiator that regulate that. So if that's on 20 and you got it on 3, once it gets that temperature in the radiator, it won't go up, you know, that's it.
Yeah, just knock it off.
Doesn't matter what you turn on the thermostat, you know. So
if it's sort of like, if it's not cold but cold, I'll just put sort of 23, 24. If it's really bad, then I'll just have to whack it up. Yeah. But it ain't got really bad, like -6, -8. Ain't got nothing like that.
I did up here the other night, just for a couple of nights.
What, for you? Did it?
Yeah.
Hello, Wang. You're right.
When I came off the interwebs at about 10:30, 11, it was -4. And when my brother went out, you know, I saw him the next day when he went out at about midnight, 1 o'clock with his dogs. It was -7, but it was mega clear, mega still. So, but we've only had like
you're fairly high up ministry, you know.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, but we've only had 3 or 4, 5 maybe heavy frosts, and that was 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, well, we're right down low down here, so we don't see. I've seen snow here since I've been down here, but it's nothing that's ever stuck to the ground. I've seen it falling, but nothing, you know. Maybe it's because of the salt air, you know.
Yeah, I got up this morning. No ice on the car, no frost on the car. You know.
Yeah, for it to snow, it's got to be the same temperature all the way down, isn't it? Really, for it to sort of snow and lay.
It's far too wet and warm, wet and warm.
It's funny, the slightest bit of snow in this country and everything comes to a grind.
Yeah,
you know?
Especially if you ain't got the rock salts.
You get a few leaves on the fucking train track, a train stop running, like, you know, fucking man, it's crazy.
Well, it's lethal on a bike, you know.
Drain
covers, that sort of stuff. Leaves are the worst, though. The leaves are just skid out on you.
I used to enjoy my bike when I had it years ago in the 70s.
Yeah. I've got to be due a bike next summer or spring at least. I
failed my test. I guess I can see the bike now. I had a Suzuki GT 250. Yeah, and it could fucking fly, fair play. And those days, I tried my test, and I was halfway through my test, and the examiner pulled me over. He said, "You've lost a number plate because you had a one on the back, one on the front, you know, one round the forks." he said, you've lost a number plate. And this was a Thursday, in the 70s. And he said, I'll give you a half hour to go and get them. And so I said, where am I going to get them from? All the fucking shops are shut. Because it's shut then on a Thursday afternoon.
Half-day Thursday,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he said, you failed then because you haven't got So I thought, he said, try again. I said, fuck off. And so I told him, fuck off. Stick it up your ass. And I fucking sold the bike again.
Right.
Fucking, but I did enjoy it. I had it a good while, maybe about a year. Yeah. Used to be a gang of us going round. It was either, I had a GT 250 silver one. My mate had a Kawasaki 250.
Yeah, they get you up the road.
Other mate had a Honda 250.
Yeah. Same Uncle John, full license, no bike at the moment.
Yeah.
It's funny that, some old boys who it was different back in the day when you got your bike license.
Yeah.
Well, they think they've still got their bike license, these older gentlemen, but they've changed the law and they actually haven't got their bike licenses. Did you know that?
Well, believe it or not.
It's the same with the SUV years ago.
Yeah. Believe it or not, with granddad rights, you can ride bikes up to a certain kilowatt of power. It's not restricted to 125. So as long as it's restricted, I'm not sure what the power is, but you can ride. My brother's got a Kawasaki ER5, and he rides it on an A2 license. Historic rights apply. So it's got a restrictor in it.
What's electric bike ministry?
No. 500cc.
But let me tell you something about electric bike. Yeah, there's a 125 electric bike you can buy that has the horsepower of a 600, and you can do your CBT on it. Just saying. It's
easy enough. I thought when I failed my test, get a trike. But I tell you what I do fancy, and I still fancy getting one. I won't get one, but I love to have one. Is one of those spiders? Have you seen them? The 3-wheeler things.
Oh yeah, they're lovely.
Yeah.
Can-Am Spider. Yeah.
Can-Am Spider. That's it. I really fancied one of those.
Yeah. They got depending on which engine you go for, they got Rotax engines, but they got the snow machine engines in them.
Yeah,
I got snow machine engines, so that's why they're so fucking fast.
Yeah, I'm the same Mark Supra. Up to 7.5 ton you can drive on the car license we've got,
Cool. I went round a Nomadic's truck on the top of it and that yesterday. It looked like something out of space, like you get these, like you get a spacecraft with these crazy locking systems.
Yeah.
Look like one of them, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
Snowy, the thing with coal fires, I think if you had a coal fire, I think you get fucking better heat off a coal fire than anything, The thing is, I remember the coal fire, but you'd be sitting so fucking close to it, your fucking legs be burning, you know what I mean?
I remember it all popping, That's why the fire guards, didn't they?
Yeah. Fucking hell. I should light it in the morning for my mother, and you'd have the what they used to call the blower, just a piece of metal and then with an handle on it. You put it like that or you put newspaper across it, and guarantee the newspaper would always catch fucking fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
just to get it rolling. Yeah.
Been collecting pallet blocks all year. They're fucking brilliant pallet blocks.
Oh yeah,
they burn hot.
Yeah, they burn for a long time in the street.
Well, pellets.
Pallet blocks.
Pallet blocks.
Off a pallet.
Pallets.
The feet of the pallets, the squares, underneath them.
4-inch squares or whatever they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I find it disgusting that they've got a power sort of, what do they call it? A power station that is run off wood in this country. I find that fucking disgusting. They're literally throwing dead trees in it, or normal trees, whatever you want to put it.
I'm surprised. I'm sure I read somewhere that they're going to bring out something to stop people using log burners because the pollution that causes, you know. So I don't know.
They still deliver on the back of dusty old stinky trucks here, Snowy.
Yeah.
Regularly see the coal man around, delivering to people who still get it free because of historic family life.
NCB still deliver free coal to the old pensioners
They
and the
do.
miners and all that. Yeah.
Was there coal crime back then? I don't remember it. You know, people would have bunkers filled, you know, and get the bunkers filled up with coal. No one. I never ever heard of people getting their coal bunker robbed or anything. You know.
But people used to go down the pits and then down the mine over the pits and go through all the slag heaps and get the coal out of there. You know.
I'm from a different part of the country, innit? It's all chalk around here.
Yeah, where there's washouts on the tips, up on the mountain. I can walk them washouts and find anything from fossils to massive lumps of coal.
Yeah,
that weren't deemed good enough to go through the processor. So,
yeah,
can't wait get out.
Well, I remember there was when the NCB was on strike and all that, because a lot of the valleys, especially if you had a coal mine in the valleys, you'd have the slag heaps which be grown over. People would be up there jigging all the fucking slag and coal out of the fucking slag heaps, you know, just to keep the fires going. Yeah, gone are the days.
Yeah, paraffin man, I remember that as well.
Paraffin, yeah, paraffin eaters.
That's it.
Yeah, fucking.
I've still got some paraffin tilly lamps. One of them has never been used.
Yeah.
Tilly lamps. Oh my god, the pumpers. Yeah, pumpers.
Yeah.
I know the ones.
To take them camping.
What was the middle bit called? A mothball? Is that what it was called? What was the?
I don't know. I can't remember the name. It was just a mantle. I used to call it.
Oh, mantle. That's what they called a mantle. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got it wrong.
Yeah. Got
I've blown many a mantle out lighting a tilly lamp. Not heating it up enough first with the little methanol thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, them days are gone. I feel like they could come back any second.
Well, petrol lamps, they could. I'm keeping hold of my tilly lamps, but Coleman petrol lamps, the North Star and that, run on unleaded, and a litre will run them for about, I don't know, on low, 8 hours, 12 hours.
Okay, fair enough.
So economical if you can get your hands on some dirty or free petrol and filter it. They're brilliant. Really are good to have as a backup. But everything is LED lights now, isn't it?
Yeah. Cheeky, I'll keep it going for a while. 10 ton of wood. I'll keep it going for a while with that. But isn't there only certain woods you can burn in a log burner? Because if you get the really oily ones or the ones with a lot of sap in them, they fuck up your burner, don't they?
Probably, yeah.
The Welsh government or the government are going to start taxing people who use wood and coal heating more. Cheeky bastards.
Tax you for anything. Tax you for absolutely everything.
Yeah.
I
think coal. I mean, look at millions and millions of tons of coal left underground, isn't there? Millions and millions of tons.
There is just where I am. They tell you when you go on the tour, there's at least that they know
Grumps.
Morning, Grumpy. 400 years of mining left under this mountain here where I am.
Yeah.
At least. It's crazy.
It's trying to stop air pollution. That's why they shut the coal down. They want to stop oil, so you want to have no oil fires. But oil is just made. Most synthetic things are using oil, aren't they?
All
where
they
is it?
seem to be growing now is that palm oil. That seems to be the commodity, doesn't it? That they're chopping all these forests down, just making it sort of like palm forests, you know?
Morning, Robert.
Morning, Robert. But you know them. My brother-in-law
Right.
got a little. He got a little pellet of fire that burns little tiny pellets. I don't know what the pellets are made of. I haven't got a clue, but you know,
Yeah, compacted something.
yeah. I don't know if it's wood or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's just like a mix of wood and cardboard and paper, I suppose, all completely
Yeah,
mashed back into a pulp and then formed.
and some pellets.
Just
Yeah.
compression. That seems to be the way it's
Bio
going. It's
pellets,
like-
or they wood based. Very well. Then. I thought there was something compressed wood or something. They're only small, aren't they? I don't think they got off. I don't think they get off any smoke in them. I'm not sure. But you know, in the future, what are we looking for to eat the homes and run electric and
Morning, Reese.
generators and shit like that? You know.
Yeah.
Because that's all I can see at the moment is these electric cars, which they ploughed everything into, are catching fire. So the lorries, so everything else. You know, so I'd be shitting myself if I had to board it. And I seen Virgin took off the other day with electric airplane, you know, passenger plane, electric motors on. I'd be shitting myself if I had to get on that, just in case it fucking burst into flames. Fuck that.
A loose connection.
Morning, Wolfie.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to tighten up the earthing wire enough. Morning, Wolfman.
Yeah. It's a crazy fucking world. And they put all their eggs in one basket with electric, and now it's hydrogen they're talking about now, isn't it?
It's unfeasible, isn't it? Not enough
Yeah.
resources. Yeah, just ridiculous.
We have natural resources, but apparently it's too bad for the planet, like, you know.
Yeah.
With the coal, you know. It's unbelievable.
Well, the Chinese are making moves. Russia are making moves. You know.
Well, with all our all this fucking rain we're having, I think a bit more should be put into hydro on fucking normal rivers. It doesn't take a big hydro system to generate a lot of power.
I mean, they've been doing it for what was it? Windmills, powered by water, weren't they? Some wind, I know.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you look at the hillsides anywhere now, they're full of the wind turbines, aren't they? Everywhere.
Yeah, they're all off my coast. You know, you go to the beach, you just see these. They're out there, about a mile and sat out there, maybe 2 miles. I don't know. I've never swum it. I don't fancy it.
So they're supposed to be, you know, but unless you go wind, Jason, they ain't going to generate any electricity, are they? You know.
Oh, it could be too windy and they can't use them.
You got to have the wind to generate the electricity, you know what I mean? So
yeah, but if it's too windy,
they ain't fucking turning if there's no wind.
Yeah, but if it's too windy,
you know what the issue is, don't you?
Go on.
Storage, yeah. So, the problem that we've got is we've got enough solar, wind, tidal energy to be completely self-sufficient in this country in terms of power. We have the resources and the infrastructure in place to achieve that. However, the problem that we face is the fact that, you know, the wind blows not necessarily when we're using the energy. So the energy is being created, but unless you use it immediately, it's wasted. We've actually had the government having to pay wind farm owners a stipend to stop producing energy and to you know, turn the turbines off because they've been producing more energy than the grid can handle at certain peak times. Take, for example, when it's windy overnight, our electricity usage is low, but those wind turbines can produce a lot of power. What do you do with that energy? The problem is, if it's just getting wasted. Now, I think it's short-sightedness on the part of either the energy companies or the government to see that Around where I live, and there's a number of places around the country that have this feature. I live in the Pennines, yeah, and we've got reservoirs that are built into the valleys of the hills, and you've got them in series, so you'll have a couple of reservoirs in the same valley. Now, if when the energy was being created and not being used, you used the energy to pump water from the bottom reservoir into the top one, when the energy is at peak demand or the wind's not blowing, you could release that from the top reservoir down into the bottom and harness the energy that's produced from the hydroelectricity. Yes, there is some inefficiency and wastage in doing it like that, but you know, you don't need vast amounts of lithium, lithium batteries, and you don't, it's using infrastructure we've already got. I can't understand why we haven't thought of this.
Well,
I gotta go on my Christmas card run. Sorry.
Yeah, he said.
I know. Enjoy the chat, everyone. Big up, everyone. Stay safe.
All right, in a bit.
See you, fella.
Board him off.
That's why we're going to start mining cobalt in Wales, isn't it? So
That's me.
morning, Robert.
So that you can make
It's
batteries.
Robert.
Yeah, I got you, Robert. Turn your camera on.
What do you think I have? Still my bed, mate.
Yeah,
I come up to talk to Tyrone and he fecked off just as I come in. Bastard.
Yeah, Christmas card round.
I tell him about my mate, Murdo, and I had said the wrong island. It was island, a fucking... There, I've lost it again. Yeah. I've only had half a joint. You need to give me a minute to think. Isle of Lewis and Stornoway. That's where fucking Murdo came from. Sorry, right? That's where you got it out.
No
Right,
worries.
what are you saying about this wind power? I was listening to Reese, and I'm just going to disagree
No storage.
slightly.
Storage, but they're going to
Well,
start
see,
mining.
that's the problem up
cobalt in
here.
Wales.
We've got wind farms in Scotland, and we've got enough wind farms, or the machines are sitting in the water mind off Aberdeen and whatever, and there's enough of them there to run our full country. The only problem we have is we've nowhere that they produce far too much power for our grid. That's
And
the
nowhere to
problem. They
store
can
it.
only
This is what I'm
use-
saying.
Aye, they can only use 30%, Reese, of what we produce, and that
Yeah.
30% can run Scotland. Right, so I can't work out why they haven't put all their dough into this, because wind is one thing we're abundant of up here.
It's because there's very little financial motivation to do so. Our entire economic system is based on the fact that
Correct.
we are forced to buy hydrocarbons from
Correct.
hydrocarbon producers, whether that's oil or gas or whatever form it takes. That's what makes the world go round. If you take that economy out of the equation, even Elon Musk said this, if you removed the petrol
and the oil,
industry,
that's it.
overnight, the entire world's economies will collapse.
Collapse, of course it would.
Because we're based on that resource. It's not even. It used
They
to
all
be
know we're running out of it. Well, we're not running out of it because there's plenty in the ground, but they've just got to find it and produce it. Why do that when you can stick big windmills up? Costs half the fucking price. It costs a lot less than half the price to produce them and fit them. The only thing you need to work on now is putting big batteries somewhere to keep it all. Simple. Because basically that's what it is. It's big batteries that are holding it.
Well, that's exactly what we need. And I mean, I think using reservoirs in series like that, you can store a hell of a lot of energy. You know what I mean? Because in off-peak times, if you had a giant pump pumping water 500 feet to up a hill to a reservoir.
Maybe not so much down England, but up here where it's hilly and we've got massive big fucking stretches.
Oh, we've got it.
I remember.
Yeah, but I live in foothills at Pennines, mate. I'm in Huddersfield, so we've got all them reservoirs up on moors there.
Right.
You know, and
I don't know, but I reckon it's to keep us in line. If they produce electricity for fuck all with the wind, right? So you've really only got maintenance of the machines and probably producing a couple here and there to keep up the ones that break. At the end of the day, electricity would be a fucking half a penny a unit.
See, I want
It'd be
to.
nothing.
I'd love to explore the idea. You were talking about hydrogen earlier, and using
Cold
that as a fuel
fusion.
source. Now,
That's the way to go.
yeah, Nissan have come up with a hydrogen-powered engine. It's internal combustion engine. Obviously, when you burn hydrogen, the only byproduct is water, because
And you
the
can
hydrogen
drink
combines
it.
with the oxygen to make water.
That's right. I've seen that. I've watched all the things on it.
Well, you can
I'm
also
sure-
extract. You can
Is it
extract the
Toyota?
hydrogen from water using electrolysis. Yeah.
Aye.
So you
I'm
get.
sure somebody said last night Toyota. I was talking about it because I remember they put an engine. They built an engine. I thought it was Mercedes that built the electric engine. No, the electric, the hybrid engine with cold fusion, and it was in like a big Tonka truck. You know, the big massive
yeah.
machines.
Tonka
I'm sure
truck.
Mercedes built one of them, but
Well,
somebody said Toyota.
The problem with that is it uses compressed hydrogen. Now, obviously, we all remember. We don't remember. We weren't alive when it happened, but we've all seen footage of the Hindenburg disaster, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's what happens when you use hydrogen in an uncontrolled environment. It's highly, highly flammable. So you've got to have it in an armored, reinforced, pressurized tank in your car. Yeah. Now, if you have an accident at any sort of speed, it makes your car into a bomb.
See,
Because
but there must be a mixer.
hydrogen's
Right.
highly explosive, more explosive than petrol.
That's right. I know it's volatile, but there must be a way to contain it.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the
then
thing:
when
if you
they release it
if you have a
into the
water
air-
tank, water's completely inert, isn't it? And then you can use electrolysis in the car, a system of electrolysis in the car to split the
What
water molecules into
aye.
hydrogen and oxygen, and then you feed the hydrogen from I think it's the anode directly into the engine.
I mean, we keep hearing
The
about
hydrogen
these
burning
guys
engine.
we keep hearing about these guys that have come up with these fantastic ideas that run your car just on water at the tap. I've yet to see it.
Well, no, the guy that invented this system, yeah.
He's dead.
Oh well, this is the funny thing. He did a
Freedom.
David Kelly. So
Yep.
he went out for a walk one day, as it was his
Right.
habit to do, and apparently committed suicide whilst he was out on his walk, even though he'd given no indications to anybody that knew him that was
funny.
even a remote likelihood.
There was a guy in
And then the very
Motherwell,
next
I'm sure.
day, or even the same day, his house got burgled and the car
Very-
got stolen, and all the plans and everything else got stolen at the same time.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Well, there were a guy at the Bridgeworks in Motherwell, engineer, had devised something, and all of a sudden this was going to. I'm sure it was in Motherwell, and he disappeared as well. Just completely disappeared along with the water-driven car. We always said he get tied off, but he could be buried somewhere, I suppose. They don't want you to go that way. Obviously, they don't want it. Petrochemical industry would. It's the Arabs, remember, with the amount of money that they've got.
Well,
they can have
Have you seen what happened at? Have you seen what happened at the COP26? They
Yeah.
held it in like the United Arab Emirates, and it was literally flooded with representatives of petrochemical companies.
Well, the
Aye.
CEO was fucking on the main board talking to us, wasn't he? Yeah. Saying that it was
So-
going to make it neutral carbon by 2050 still. Bollocks.
Do you know what? It always brings me back to that image that you see of the trees in the forest of having an election and the voting for the leader, yeah. And the two people that are running for election are both axes. One axe has got a metal handle, the other axe has got a wood handle. So the trees vote for the axe that's got the wood handle because, like them, he's made of wood. But what they don't realise is, what do you think an axe is going to vote for? What policies do you think an axe is going to enact when it's in a forest surrounded by trees?
chop the trees down.
Exactly. So whether it's made of wood or metal, it doesn't matter.
Aye, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I
It's like
burn, see my log burner down in the hut in the Wendy house when I get in it, by the way. You get that coalless fuel, see that coalless fuel? Well, it's coal, smokeless, sorry.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
burns pretty well and lasts long. But B&M are doing these big logs, and Stephanie's was telling me about them yesterday. And she says they're great, Dad. She says you don't even need to put kindling or anything. You just put the log in and itself, you light it with a lighter and it lights and it lasts 2 to 3 hours and just slow burns, but there's a cracking heat out it. So, but they're £3. So you're £1 an hour.
So, have you seen the hacks that are out there to do with putting tea lights on underneath a ceramic plant pot?
Oh, I've seen it all. Aye. Does that work? Has MD tried it?
Yeah, well, it does. The principle of it's sound, because the tea lights actually produce quite a lot of heat, and if you put 3 or 4 of them underneath a plant pot, they have the heat potential
ceramic,
to make the pot explode. You know what I mean?
Aye. Listen, I would rather just plug the fire in, to be honest. Than give
Well, that's
all
what we're
this
paying for. Is the
rigmarole.
convenience of it, isn't it? We've abdicated our power to be
Well,
able
they
to.
took all the coal fires away from us, didn't they? They've took all the coal fires out of all these houses.
Well,
King Charles should have abdicated, shouldn't he?
Down here, you can get delivered to the house a ton of hardwood logs for anything between 60 to 70 quid, which is good. But there's lots of people doing it. Obviously, I'm pretty rural, so you know that's going to be the way.
A brand new chainsaw there, mate, and the woods have just through the road. I could literally look at my door and say, "I want that tree."
Yeah, they've stripped us of the ability to do that as well, haven't they? So you can't generate your own industry. You can't generate your own energy now because you're not allowed to go to woods to chop down trees for firewood.
You're allowed to take driftwood off the beach, though.
Yeah, no, but driftwood don't burn that well, mate.
No, you dare take any pebbles.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of chainsaws, so you know I have been known to disappear off into the local forest and find some deadfall and
take
that my allotment for the wood burner. You know what I mean? I didn't used to care.
All my laddies, well, my 2 boys, as you know, work mechanics, and they've got pallets kicking about. Their stuff come in all the time, engines, crates, stuff like that for the buses. So I get plenty of wood. Nick actually is down Lancaster way. He is up here working. He's been up here for years. What he does is all the 2020 signs. All the wee school signs, all the signs that light up, that's his job to maintain and fit and repair them. But he does it for the Tap of Scotland to the bottom. Now, he's got more wood than I care to play with. He just chops up, brings it home and fire it in. Anyway, burns anything, the log burners.
Yeah.
Fire in them. Just got to watch you don't let them go too hot. I done that.
Yeah, they can crack if they're.
Oh, they can. No, they don't. They just fucking go too hot. Believe me. My wee fan was getting off its heat. You just need them on at a peak, especially in that hut ministry. See if you get the door shut.
Yeah.
You get down, light a fire. 5 minutes later, you're opening the door to let the cold air in.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, too hot. Open the fuck.
Aye, far too hot. They're all sleeping down there. There's 3 of them in that hut now. I can't get the fucking thing back. I'm getting the cunt out of me. Well, Stephanie's in her room. So she moved in 6 weeks ago. She says, I'll put the block back. I said, right. I haven't been down there that long. And then Nick stays at the weekend, and our pal for Aberdeen's down. So there are 3 of them down there.
Guys, sorry to interrupt. I've got to go. I've got to dry my pussy.
Okay.
Right.
Different.
Right, so take care.
Nothing
worse than
an over wet pussy.
All right. No, can't beat a wet pussy. Sorry. Hope nobody heard that. Aye, no, she's loving it down there out the road. So
Yeah, I said the other day,
and
that's one
that
thing I'm missing about my allotment is a wood burner.
right, you need it. In this. I was planning and putting solar panels on the roof this year. Well, no, this year, next year. That's
Yeah.
my plan, to get an inverter in there, so that I can be completely off the house, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'll still have the line for backup if I want it, but
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
planning. But I'll be about 2.5, 3 grand to do that.
Yeah. Well, if you ever need your roof done, fucking there's companies now that make solar tiles. So your whole they do your roof as they would do, but the tiles are all fucking solar units. And then all
so
you need then is the inverters and the storage, the batteries.
I heard a rumour, and I don't know if it's true, that all the councils in Britain are eventually going to do it with every council house. They're going to have solar panels fitted to every single house.
They're probably cheaper to make than, ceramic or
well, I would
whatever.
think it would work. And they would indicate they're going to obviously stick an extra couple of pounds in the rent for it when they start doing it, I suppose. But I would think that'd be a decent idea for the likes of people in council houses that are not allowed to put solar panels up.
Yeah.
And back in the day, I don't think solar panels were that good, to be honest. But now they're kind of getting it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So they do work.
Get a nice
But the wind
roof.
farm, I think, the cleanest way to go in it, really.
I would have thought so. And there's panels that, like you said, the technology's come on that well that, there's panels that will work even on a shitty day like today.
That's right.
Yeah, with cloud cover, they're still going to pick up some UVs.
Yeah. Rather than dark light, isn't it? Yeah, of course. I heard that they were, you put these on your roof and then generally you get paid by the power supplier, yeah, when you're not.
Aye, Jason, that's pish, by the way.
Yeah.
For my mother a long time ago. See, when it first came out.
Yeah.
Hey, when the first solar panels were getting stuck on people's houses and they were extorting it back then, my mother wanted it done, and I says, "Yeah, if you're heed." And she's wait till I work out how much it was costing. I can't mind it now what it was, but it was 20. It says 20 odd grand. And I says, right, so you've paid that. I says, I says, Ma'am, you'd be dead 3 generations before you're paid back for what you're about to spend through the electric.
Right, yeah.
Right, my grandchild's child that would probably get the benefit of it. But then, is the house going to still be standing then?
Yeah,
fucking don't think so.
All these cracking in it is sunk.
Aye, the new houses aren't the same as these older houses that we're in. These are great big houses. And you buy one of the new ones, they're built like cardboard. They're crap. My shop's built with sandstone blocks.
Oh, right.
Fucking 6. I mean, you really need to see the things. You couldn't lift one. Old-fashioned building, and it'll stand for thousands of years if nobody tampers with it.
So you don't get gamer running into it.
Gamer? Oh God! Don't. And see you. You say that. You know what happens?
He turned up.
Morning, Grumpy. Morning, mate.
That was a good live the other night, mate. Quite enjoyed my couple of hours.
I'll do.
Oh, Scrumpy.
What was that? When I can't see the chat.
Mr. Grumpy.
Oh, Mr. Grumpy, morning.
Oh, is it morning, afternoon? Oh, yeah, we're still in morning, aren't we? So I can get away with that morning off.
Been in bed, mate. This is the first streams I've done in bed. It's great.
Well, it's Sunday, isn't it? Really? So
yeah.
I'll see if I can get back to my video. Oh, good God!
Did you watch The Killer? Did you watch The Killer?
No, I tell you what. Can you see that? I'm watching Porn Stars and I'm just waiting and fucking Hingway coming on. What do you call it? The fuck.
Did you just get your tits out on camera? Did you just palm bomb ministry?
Who, me?
What?
My tits aren't worth looking at, believe me. I'm waiting for the football coming on.
Is that Rangers?
No, Rangers won yesterday at Celtic today. In fact, I don't even know who the fuck they're playing, to be honest with you. I can see you now, Mr. Grumpy. I went back to the right bit. Morning, Shah. I can't see the chat because I'm on my phone, unfortunately. A pain in the arse. I can put it on. No, I can't even see the chat in the telly. I can't work that out.
You got Nelly in, you got Shah in, you got Mr. Rainbow in, you got Vincent in, AMG Riders in.
AMG, good morning, mate. Wait a minute. I've got, there's 9. What the fuck's that? Are you back here?
Yeah, I have problems getting the chat up on the telly when
Hiya,
I'm
Shah, sorry.
on the telly. It's weird.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, isn't it? It's weird.
I know. By the way,
I like it when
I've
it's on
just
the big
found a
screen.
bit in this. It says join the chat. Wait a minute, we try it. Oh no, I'm not. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it just means you'll be looking at the chat, not looking at us. That's all.
No, I can't look at the chat. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how to get it back. Oh, wait a minute, there's chat there. Comments. It shows me the comments, but it doesn't let me do anything. Ah, fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah,
if you're not signed into your own StreamYard.
Yeah, if you start writing, it'll take you away from the stream. So you can look at them. You can look at them, but you can't.
But you cannot touch.
Yeah.
Chat, so essentially, chat's like a stripper. Stripper rules apply.
Aye.
You can look, but you can't touch.
I thought Bobby was coming. He's having a fry up, isn't he? That's what he's having. I don't know. What do the posh people have for a breakfast on a Sunday? Do you reckon he'll have kippers? Kipper.
We haven't established that he's posh yet.
Caviar on blinis.
And it doesn't matter whether you're posh or a pauper. You all have the same breakfast on a Sunday, a fry up.
Well, I'll ask him when I see him. I'll say, did you have kippers for breakfast?
Kipper.
Yeah.
I can't even stand the smell of them. Do you know that? I don't like fish.
It's not the first thing I'd want to eat in the morning.
Oh, no.
And
I like my liver and onions in the morning.
Yeah, if my missus cooks smoked haddock, which isn't very often, the smell lingers for fucking couple of days.
Is that the yellow stuff?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
horrible, isn't it?
Horrible, isn't it? Vile.
You're better off cooking that outside on a barbecue or something.
Well, I say that. I just don't like fish. I don't mind going fishing. I'll catch them, kill them, gut them, but I won't fucking
I'm
eat
with
them.
Robert on this one. I'm not a big fan of fish, but especially because no matter what fish it is, it stinks gaff out.
Yeah, you hinky the fish they're pulling.
Yes, Nutter.
It swims in its own piss. It's saying shit, and it pumps in it and all. So I'm no fucking eating it.
In all fairness, your house should only smell of bacon in the morning. But that's just me.
Oh dear. Funny life.
Yeah, I had coffee for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll just.
Are you just running on caffeine and hate?
That's all I have
Yeah.
mate, in the morning.
Yeah.
I just have a cup of coffee and a couple of joints, and that's me sound.
I'll just run in and block some water. That's me this morning.
Are you sure you didn't serve ministry?
Hey, what happened last
down
night?
the issue,
Everybody,
that caffeine
who
and
rage
hate.
quit? Who was annoying? Who fell
Tell me
out with
out the
who?
way. I can't see.
Who's going to stabby? Who I missed it all? Let me know.
You must have
What's
been
going
laughing
on?
your ass off, mate.
Do
Oh,
you know
it's all been
something,
going
mate?
off
I
over the
watched a
weekend.
movie last night, Jason. Wait a minute, I get the name of it for you, son, because it was fucking brilliant. And everybody should go and watch this movie because it's coming here soon. Right? That'll just give you a wee snifter. And it's famous actresses in it. What do you call her? Big Julia Roberts.
There's many things that are coming over here soon.
Aye, this one would scare the shit out of you, mate. Believe me. It's called Leave the World Behind.
Oh, I like
Thrill drama. Julia Roberts, Ethan Hawke's, Kevin Bacon. You'll know everybody you see in it, Van Near, apart from the Waynes.
Oh
right?
yeah, I think what's relevant more at the moment is a film called Falling Down. I reckon that's going to happen before any civil war.
God,
that was a good film.
But I think that's going to happen en masse, mate. Because I'm telling you now, ask yourselves how many people in your own world are you starting to relate? Are we starting to relate to that guy?
Right. A family's getaway to a luxurious rental home takes an ominous turn when a cyber attack knocks out their devices and two strangers appear at their door. That's all I'm saying.
That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds right up my street.
That's why I didn't come on last night, mate. I went on and I put that on.
What, did you have two people at your door?
Who, me?
Yeah,
that's
why you didn't come on last night. Is it because they knocked out your devices and two people came to you?
No, I was up the loft watching this. Yeah, Jackie finished work at she was in about 11:15 last night. She was early, so that was me.
Can you carry on with this story? Because so far it's just sounding like Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, the two people. Do you want me to tell you what happened?
Yeah, two people come to my door, right? Do they ask you, are you ready for the Lord's return? What
they
goes
didn't.
On here?
Right. So you're actually not in your own house. You're on holiday and you're renting this big fancy house in the middle of nowhere, right? In the woods. Big luxury house with every conceivable extra you could want, swimming pool. And then all the power goes off, the phones all stop, and next minute there's a chap at the door. Now, bearing in mind this is in America, and I ain't being racist in any way when I say this, but two black people turn up and chap your door at the wee small hours of the morning. What you got to do? Let them in?
Hang on. Hang on. I heard of a film called Don't Let Them In or Knock at the Door.
Aye. I've seen that other one. That's the one.
It's a different one, right? A different.
Totally
okay,
different. Mate.
Carry on.
The two guys, this boy actually owns a house. Right, it's his house and he rents it out. And they were meant to be away, but obviously aeroplanes are now falling out the sky. Oil tankers are now heading for the beach and going straight up the beach. Self-powered cars are now driving themselves and trying to run all the humans down and kill them.
Wow.
Do I need to go on? Or is that enough to get his interest?
I'm in.
It's fucking...
What's the film called?
It's shown for a couple of hours, mind you, but it's
Yeah,
really
Mr.
good.
Rainbow asks what it was called again.
Leave the world behind, Mr. Rainbow.
Leave the world behind.
Yeah, I'll remember that. I think I know what I'm watching tonight.
Aye, it was good.
I'm going to get the trailer up so I won't forget. That's what I'm going to do. Brilliant.
Aye, so...
That's my cup of tea, mate. Yeah.
Aye, I like films like that with a twist. Yeah. And there is a big twist. But aye, it was really good. They've not brought any decent movies out lately, to be honest.
Oh, come straight up. Come straight up.
Well, like, it's a good star rating as well. And I usually just put some on in the background when I'm playing games up in the loft. Or I'm on here on my phone. My telly's on, but I'm not watching it, but it's on. And I'll be playing a movie or something. But last night, actually...
Oh, it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. Yeah?
Is it? I watched it on my PTV.
Okay.
So I enjoyed it. Really good. End of Loyalty. That was another one.
That'll be my Netflix watching this evening.
Did it have Julia Roberts in it? Did it have Julia Roberts in it?
Aye, Julia Roberts. Oh, she's looking old, by the way.
Ah, I see a black man at the door in the tux.
Yes. You'll know the boy. I can't mind his name, but he's been in Hunters, I think. He's quite a famous actor.
I'm looking on my phone, so it's quite small. I'm making it big.
Aye. I'm no good with the names. I can never mind the new ones' names. But no, it was worth watching, definitely.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it now. Julia Roberts is looking a bit old.
Yeah. Oh, she must be in her late 50s. She can't be far off that.
Oh, yeah, this looks good, man. I'm going to watch that. It came out a month ago on Netflix. I'm going to watch that. Thanks, buddy.
Well, I never got it to... Well, I've got Netflix, but I don't use Netflix. I use my IPTV. And the movie section, obviously, it popped up last night.
Fantastic, yeah. So it's good, yeah?
Oh, definitely.
9 out of 10?
Oh, I would probably... For that type of film, I would give it at least a 9 out of 10, maybe a 10.
Hey.
Well, I liked it. It piqued my interest because I can see it happening. You'll know
Yeah.
what I mean. You'll know
Morning,
what I mean
morning.
when
Is
you
it
watch
afternoon?
the full movie. You'll know exactly what I mean.
I ended up going back in time watching an old school one after one of your recommendations, Jace, The Wraith.
The Wraith, yes, with Charlie Sheen in it.
Yeah, I ended up picking that one up. I don't know what it is. Some of these old films, like, given the special effects are a bag of wank compared to nowadays, but the storytelling's way better than today.
And the lines are good. You know, the
one-liners.
Yeah.
Oh, the 80s and 90s one-liners, man. You can't miss
Brilliant.
it.
Yeah, I'm glad you went back and watched that, man, because that was a good film when I watched it, you know, as a kid.
You gave me... Nah, you triggered that nostalgia moment because I could remember watching it when I was younger, but I couldn't fully remember it. Do you know what I mean? I could remember elements of it.
Yeah.
So I thought, fuck this, I'm jogging the memory.
Well done. Well done.
I got to admit, mate, loved every second of it.
Exactly, yeah. Good film.
What was the name?
Wraith.
The Wraith.
What's it about?
Charlie Sheen gets killed.
He's not Charlie Sheen to start with.
Right,
Some kid gets killed and he comes back as an entity or a spirit or something, but he has this car. All right. And he just takes out all these. It's Fast and the Furious meets Supernatural.
No, I'm not into horror, to be honest.
It's not a horror. It's not a horror, mate.
It's not a horror. It's hey, you remember talking about The Crow? It's based on that sort of event, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah, very much so. It's a revenge story.
Yes.
I can't even remember if I've seen it, to be honest. I wouldn't know.
Recommend it if you enjoy that sort of nostalgia shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Fuck, they're the Vikings. You remember that? Tony Curtis and Kirk Douglas sharing the Spar game.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, I've downloaded Airwolf. I'm going through all those. Well, the young'uns will never understand the power of the fast forward button. All right, Street Hawk, Knight Rider, Airwolf, all able to do unbelievable speeds, all thanks to the fast forward button. Yeah, the fast forward button, man.
That's sitting in there. Where do we find them all? They're kung fu.
Then they discovered time travel when they saw the rewind button.
Yeah.
Then you had Mark and Mindy, didn't you? Let's go back in time. Nanu. They rewind button.
Shazbaz.
I liked that when I was younger, I must admit. Did them ever watch Sweet Tooth?
No.
No?
No, I haven't seen that, no.
Oh, Blue Thunder. Good shout, Yogi.
Oh yeah. The bloke from Jaws. He was good. And he was in 2010. That was good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Some of these old ones, the storytelling was fantastic. I'd like them to do a remake of some of that shit with today's technology, but keep the storytelling the same instead of adding the message.
No, man.
Dragons, a cartoon. Did them remember that one when they were away? That must be back in the early 70s, I would say. No. Tell no lie, 1983. So it'd be the 80s.
Can you imagine a remake of Blazing Saddles today?
Oh, but it's just impossible.
The internet would explode.
Aye.
Right, I must get to church. I must get up. I've got to go to church. No, I'm only joking, but I'm going to get up. So I'll catch you all later. Yeah, see you later.
I'm not going to be long around myself. I've got.
I'm heading because the football's coming on at 12. What time are we at? I just come on to kill time to 12.
Yeah. My missus is on the machine at 12, so I'll be making tea.
I'm feared to come out my bedroom, mate. Stephanie's pals in the shower. I need to go by that door to go up the loft. So I'll just stay in my room till she's finished. Haley Smith and Jones, brilliant.
Yeah. And they called out all the BBC stuff in the early 80s, didn't they? With,
you can take that back, Mr. Upson. I don't sleep on the job. I just skive. There's a difference. I'm fully awake.
And anyway, you're a strange Ed, so...
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, remember that?
Oh, that's
one of my favourites. One of my favourites.
That was a very good one.
I'm just looking at it here and I'm saying to myself, do I want to go and watch it? 6 episodes.
Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah.
I know, it's mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you think I mean, that's me just part of own by.
What do you
The
think of some
time
of the remakes that they've done with some of the old stuff?
Rubbish.
A few of them have passed. All right, Battlestar Galactica.
No,
Have you seen the remake
rubbish.
of that? Nah,
Rubbish.
sorry. Nah, I'll fight you on that one. All right, I think the remake.
I didn't like it, mate.
did
Honestly,
good.
I like the old. I like the old one.
Oh, the old one was grand, mate, but the new one, they did it justice.
I wasn't into it.
They even brought some of the original cast in.
I know. I did watch some of it, but I just.
I tell you what, give it another go. Trust me. All right, give it another go. I think if you appreciate the original, you'll come to like that.
Fuck's sake, they're the A-team or all. Aye, well, it was one of the A-team that was in it, wasn't it? What was his name? Benedict or something, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, he was
Benedict.
He was based in the A-team, but then he was Starbuck.
That's right, Starbuck.
Right. Yeah,
they were all there. Right, I'll tell you an old series, right? It's for the 80s again. It's called Tales of the Gold Monkey. You haven't ever seen that?
No, I've never seen that.
Aye, if you can find it, man, say have a. It's an old. It's no the best picture, obviously, because it's old and it's videotape. But the series itself was brilliant, and it was the Nazis that were fucking them up. It's like what was the one, the Bronze Man? Do you remember him? Oh, his man was made of bronze. Right, it was a TV.
Oh yeah.
Aye, the name. Same kind of, probably same along the same kind of. Yes, it's worth a watch.
Rainbow Nose.
I can't remember the name. I'm looking for it now too. Soap. Do you remember Soap Ministry?
No.
The American program with they were all nutters. It's a good one to watch if you just want a wee quick half-hour laugh.
Yeah. Well, you had your set things that you used to watch when you came in from school or at the weekend, wasn't it? It was set programs.
Right. Quatermass. I was always into sci-fi. That's just me.
Wow. I love the Quatermass films.
Oh,
love the
Quatermass
films. Classic.
Sci-fi was my wheelhouse as well.
Right. All that kind of stuff I liked. Monty Python's Flying Circus. Now there's a blast for the past.
I am a proper sci-fi. Sci-fi is my go-to. You know, the old UFO series was on one of the TV channels not long ago, so we recorded it all on the Q box and watched all of it. Fucking brilliant, brilliant.
See, I was
Animal. It's called.
See, you always get the main two, don't you, with sci-fi, whether you Star Trek or Star Wars. But yeah, I was always the third option, Stargate. That was
Stargate Atlantis was phenomenal.
No matter which it was, SG-1, Atlantis,
yes,
like that universe.
SG-1 was the start, but I really enjoyed Atlantis better.
Well, you know the guy that plays McKay, Dr. McKay. Yeah, he's got his own. He's got his own panels. He does his own YouTube stuff.
Does he?
Yeah, mate. He's only small, but he's just a sweet old dude now, isn't he, that used to play Dr. McKay on a old TV show in Canada. But he is one of those little geeks, mate. He's one of us.
Lost in Space, Lex.
Yeah. Oh, classics.
Land of the
Jack. Brilliant.
Aye, I like them. Do you know something I couldn't get into? The first Jumanji.
No, my missus loves it. My missus
Robin Williams one.
I just could never get into that one.
I think that's the best one.
I see, that's weird, isn't it? Everybody says that to me. How can you not like that movie? And I say, I don't know. I just don't like it.
But they're two different movies, mate. You see, in the first movie, Robin Williams is the star, where in the second ones and that, it's an ensemble. There's multiple stars.
I don't know what it is. I like Robin Williams.
Robin Williams made the first one. You know what I mean?
I mean, probably one of the best movies I've ever watched is Good Morning Vietnam.
Oh yes,
You can't take
great
that.
call.
A brilliant actor and a great comedian. I mean, did you ever see him doing the Scottish joke with the golfer and the whiskey? Fucking hilarious. Type it in on YouTube.
Oh, in fact, no, I'm getting that ready. When I jump off here, I'm watching that film. That is an epic film.
I watched that. I watched that about a month ago. I'll be honest. I get through all the old stuff, right, and I'll look and I'll see what's here. Like, do you remember Game On with the blonde lassie?
Yeah, love it.
Oh no, Samantha. What was her name? Was it Samantha something? Wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I can't remember her name, but she is so funny.
Oh, she was stunning as well. That was even better.
Yeah.
It's like 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps, mate. I watched it when it first came out, and see, now they're running it again on one of the old channels.
Yeah.
And just the minute I see it, it's on. You've got to watch it.
Well, that's it. How many fellow sci-fi geeks have you got in this community? I mean, chat, bang one if you're a fellow sci-fi geek, and press 2 if you actually had a life.
They're Blue Thunder, aren't they? Only one season of Blue Thunder. I can never work that out either. That was, what was his name again? Fucking Bubba Smith was in it. That's right.
Drama, don't be playing that game. We all know you're a fellow geek. You're one of us.
Yeah. Nanu.
There you go, Mark and Mindy. Yes.
Live long and prosper.
Yeah.
Mark Colin Arson. Come in, Arson.
Blake Seven, one of my all-time favourites.
Yeah. I've recently watched
Red
that
Dwarf.
again.
What a shout. Get in, Mr. Rainbow.
What is it? What's he put up?
Red Dwarf.
Oh, fuck aye, Red Dwarf. We can't leave Red Dwarf with it. You're right. That would be a big mistake. Do you know something? It was a shame what they done with that laddie that was in Red Dwarf. Was it sexual harassment or something? They were trying to get him to
mate.
Fucking nutters. They can't leave people alone, these. I mean, I'm not saying that Disney happened, but come on.
Oh, yeah. Craig Charles is.
I was a film star, mate, in my teens, right? You're into my 20s. And you had all these women flinging them at you. You know, they're saying at you, what you got to do, Ministry? Truthfully, what would you do? It was me taking your stride and one at a time. That's all I can say.
Yeah, probably just, yeah. You'd have to do, like Cheeky said there, Craig Charles, they've tried him on a few things, haven't they? His driver made up all them stories to the paper saying that he was, sniffing. God said it there, like loved his pipe, but I'm not so sure the driver wasn't after a bit of money there.
Yeah, I've had to put that in the I ain't got a fucking clue category as well.
No.
There's a few of them out there.
Freddie Starr, I mean, they ruined him. They tried to date with Jim Davison as well.
Yeah,
they tried doing it with Johnny Rotten. They tried it with anyone.
They tried it with MD that has a voice, basically.
Oh, of course you can.
That's the problem. Tour of Duty, they're one I haven't watched for a while.
It's anybody that gets above the threshold, isn't it? You know what I mean? If Ministry went viral today and then became a big fucking internet sensation tomorrow, he'd get targeted just for some of his views, which, let's face it, are quite liberal and decent. But he'd still be considered and branded something negative because it's not the
the norm.
Party line, the told line.
That's
right. Oh,
and that's just what we're dealing with at the moment.
Listen, I don't know what we're dealing with at the moment. I'm getting to the stage where I'm saying to myself, what the fuck's going on here? Are they trying to kill people off? They're putting everything up in price. I mean, you see folks selling things. Well, somebody put up the gamer stuck his laptop in, I don't know, is it cash generators or something? That's what's happening all around. People are stealing stuff just to pawn them. Because they can't afford to fucking live.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, we're supposed to be progressing through history and getting better at things, and I think we're getting worse. Go back to the good old days where the man came out the entrance of the cave with the club and the horn, looked for a pretty woman, hit her in the head, took her home, and she made the dinner. That was it. Done and dusted.
Well, we definitely sort of we're not progressing forward technologically as we should be, or as quick as we
well,
should
we are
be.
technologically, I would say we are technologically, because technology is a wondrous thing this century.
It is,
We've
but I think they're holding back on us.
Flying 2 yards to go into fucking Venus, Mars, you name it, in 100 years. But that technology has been helped.
Yeah, but what we have and what we know about are two completely different things.
That's right. We know.
All right. The military has always been 20 to 30 years ahead in regards to what they have. Like the civilian population doesn't get it until the military have upgraded to the next gen.
Listen,
that's how it's always worked. But let's face it, there are entities out there that will have better technology than the military.
Of course,
now it's the private entities, mate. The private sector has more power than any nation's military now.
Elon Musk probably get the most power in the world now, and I'm surprised they haven't. Was it the CIA or the richest man in the world at the time that owned Apple? What do you call him? Or Microsoft?
That's because you all still think he's human. I'm telling you, I believe he's AI.
Yeah. He's a fucking robot.
He's an AI. He's an AI sent back in time to save us all.
He gave away most of his fortune, retired for the business, and just became whatever he is now. You don't hear about him much. But that was the government that warned him to do that, or I think they were going to take him away. And that's what happens.
Yeah.
He's
been buying up
powerful.
He's been buying up big swathes of farmland in the Midwest of America.
Who has Musk?
Gates.
Yeah, got to watch out for that fucking creepy cunt.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he
put his money into corn and soybean ethanol, I would say.
I think he was forced out his business because he had
have a look at his fucking gallivants in India. All right, you need nothing more.
I know it's weird. It just is. I can't work out in this land of equal opportunity why I'm sitting in a fucking council house, for instance, and you're sitting in a council house and there's a cunt sitting in a castle. What's right about that?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
That's all I'm saying on it. I'm saying them here.
Yeah, I'm going to have to shut this down, I think, guys. I've been going 2 hours.
I'm going to jump.
Right, mate, thanks for letting us on for the video.
Have a great day, guys.
It's exactly 12 o'clock, so the football won't any.
This is going to be shouting for breakfast.
Tea. Right, you all take care. Chat, take care. I'll see you all somewhere, hopefully.
Yeah, have a great night, Minister Robert. Chat,
right,
and big up the Ghosters.
Thanks for the chat, boys. Cheers, now.
In a bit, guys. Cheers, Robert. Cheers, Grumpy. Yeah, just a 2 hour this morning. It was very quiet this morning, so yeah, nice chill one. I'm gonna get off now, and I'll be on breakfast duty and tidying up duty. But I can't put the fucking washing machine on while the power's cheaper because my missus is going on a machine, so. No cheap electric for the washing between 11 and 4 today. I don't know if I'm going to have a look at this computer when I come off as well and add my extra SDD because it is my HD connection to the one monitor's being a twat. So I'm going to put my extra 4 terabyte in. And maybe check my HDMI port.
Chicken fucker, bruv.
Hey. Oh, I don't know. It's fucking hell, man. Why I don't want to play videos, I don't know. But Ciao, ciao for now, people. See you in a bit.